As the company claims, new thinking, new possibilities. Well, with the release of the Ioniq 6, Hyundai has given the electric vehicle market a significant jolt. With boasts of being better than the Tesla Model 3, everyone is wondering if Hyundai can actually deliver. Here, we'll examine in greater depth the Ioniq 6 to see if it truly has what it takes to unseat the current EV industry leader. You're watching Tech Addicts, your only channel with all the latest updates, so let's begin. Hyundai's most recent electric vehicle does not have a shape resembling a dolphin, simply because the company wanted to make it seem nice. In addition, the choice was not selected in order to pay tribute to one of the most intelligent animals that inhabit the planet. The smooth and streamlined silhouette of the forthcoming Ioniq 6 sedan was designed with aerodynamics in mind. When it comes to electric vehicles, having as little resistance as possible is directly correlated to having the greatest possible range. Also, the ability to travel a significant distance without having to stop to charge the battery is a major selling point for electric vehicle purchasers. The efforts that Hyundai has put in have paid off. This week, the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, bestowed upon the Ioniq 6 a remarkable range estimate of up to 361 miles, which is 3 miles greater than what Tesla's wildly popular Model 3 is capable of. The achievement provides Elon Musk with one more item to be concerned about, in light of the fact that his competitors, such as Hyundai, Ford, and Polestar, are putting out products that are becoming increasingly competitive and eating into his company's sales. The Ioniq 6 SE rear-wheel drive extended range earns this rating out of a possible 10. EPA estimates that the identical model with all-wheel drive, which necessitates the use of a second motor and consumes more power, has a range of 316 miles, and according to estimates, the Ioniq 6 with the shortest range can travel 270 miles. The EPA estimates that the range of the Model 3 base model with rear-wheel drive is 272 miles. The long-range model has a maximum range of 358 miles per single charge. Nevertheless, the comparison to Hyundai is not apples to apples because the top-of-the-line Model 3 comes standard with all-wheel drive. Hyundai's Ioniq 6 is another impressive automobile from the Korean automaker. Hyundai has released images and specifications for their forthcoming electric vehicle, which takes many inspirations from the Hyundai Prophecy concept. The Hyundai Ioniq 6 is a unique-looking midsize sedan. Its profile is reminiscent of the Prophecy concept car with its sloping roofline and gentle curve towards the back. Hyundai is very pleased with the Ioniq 6, which it dubs an electrified streamliner for its sleek, aerodynamic form. The car's ultra-low drag coefficient of 0.21 is the result of numerous aerodynamic features, including a coupe-like roofline, a low nose, active air flaps in the front, and wheel gap reducers. The Ioniq 6's front fascia is both spare and expressive with its flat bumper and rounded headlights. The back end, on the other hand, is blatantly aggressive and imposing, thanks to features like an elliptical wing-inspired spoiler with a winglet, a striking full-width tail lamp, and a prominent bumper reminiscent of those found on sports cars, complete with separating traps on both sides. Overall, Hyundai's design team, led by Sang-Yup Lee, has done a fantastic job of translating the Prophecy idea into a production car. The front and back H badges have been redesigned for the first time on this model, making it the first Hyundai to do so. The Ioniq 6's headlamps, rear combo lamps, front lower sensors, and high-mounted stop lamps are all equipped with parametric pixel lighting. The cabin of the Hyundai Ioniq 6 is cocoon-shaped and features a flat floor, an elegant dashboard with up to 4 screens, a compact 2-spoke steering wheel with the 4-dot interactive pixel lights, and a bridge-style center console. When compared to the Ioniq 5, the Ioniq 6's dual display layout of a 12-inch digital cluster and 12-inch infotainment display has narrower bezels and a more aesthetically pleasing frame. Because there are no buttons on the doors, extra space is created, giving the impression that the vehicle is from the concept car genre. The system's ritziness is ramped up by the availability of a dual-color ambient lighting system, which provides users with a palette of 64 individual colors and 6 different dual-color themes to customize their environment. Electronic Active Sound Design, or EASD, is a function that enhances the driving experience by incorporating the driver's preferences into the audio system. According to the vehicle's speed, the motor's torque state, and the driver's willingness to accelerate, a driving sound is played via the speakers, evoking the sensation of being aboard a spacecraft traveling through a wormhole. The driver has the option of increasing the loudness in one of 3 increments. Hyundai's first-ever speed sync lighting feature is included in the Ioniq 6, and it adjusts the front cabin light intensity based on vehicle speed. This helps the Ioniq 6 stand out from the crowd. Because there is no transmission tunnel and fewer mechanical components, the Ioniq 6's cabin is more spacious than that of a similarly sized ICE sedan. With its broad wheelbase and short overhangs, the eGMP platform ingeniously maximizes interior space. A lot of legroom may be found in the back seats. There's a lot of space for your legs to stretch out, and the backrest reclines very far. Because of the size of the windows and the presence of the rear quarter glass, the interior of the vehicle is bathed in natural light and should feel airier than it actually is. Due to the absence of a transmission tunnel, the ground here is level. Remember that the battery is located between the axles, raising the floor height. However, we must wait for the press drives to determine if rear passengers will have to sit with their knees high up or if there will be ample under-thigh support. 2 USB charging connections are available, and there are also grilled pockets located behind the backrest for stowing away small objects. You can fit 3 across the back of an Ioniq 6, as the central armrest only extends a millimeter or 2. All you have to do is plug your Ioniq 6 into Wi-Fi, and you can get the latest software updates straight from the manufacturer. Map and media software updates, as well as improvements to the car's controllers for electric items, battery life, autonomous driving, and more, will all be doable with a simple internet connection from the comfort of your home. A plethora of Hyundai SmartSense advanced driver assistance systems are standard on the Ioniq 6 from Hyundai. Key features include forward collision avoidance assist with junction crossing, lane changing oncoming, lane changing side, and evasive steering assist, as well as blind spot collision avoidance assist and highway driving assist 2. First introduced on the Ioniq 6, Hyundai's intelligent front lighting system. Although highlights should be used when vision's extremely poor, they pose a risk to oncoming traffic. Hyundai refers to this high beam control and direction altering capability as IFS, which stands for Intelligent Full Beam Control. It has the ability to dim or turn off individual LEDs that could blind the driver of an oncoming vehicle. To put it simply, IFS is an improved version of High Beam Assist. It's safer to use IFS because it can dim the high beams rather than turn them off entirely. Please be aware that Hyundai has not yet disclosed this function in Europe or the United States. Hyundai's Level 2 autonomous driving system, Highway Driving Assist 2, will be standard on the Ioniq 6 at launch. HDA2 maintains a certain distance and speed from the car in front of it. Even while taking a sharp turn, the automobile maintains its lane position. The vehicle will automatically make a course correction if a side oncoming car gets too near. When traveling at a specific speed, you can also use a turn signal to have a vehicle automatically switch lanes for you. A feature called Intelligent Speed Limit Assist monitors the vehicle's speed and automatically adjusts it to keep it below the posted limit. Highway Driving Pilot, Hyundai's anticipated Level 3 autonomous driving capability, may be made available for the Ioniq 6 at a later date. The EV can now independently retain a safe distance from the car in front of it and stay in its lane thanks to conditional automatic driving. Remote Smart Parking Assistance 2 is standard on the Ioniq 6, allowing drivers to park and leave their vehicles from afar. RSPA2 is compatible with both parallel and perpendicular parking as well as diagonal. Unlike HMG's previous BEVs like the Kona Electric and Nero Electric, the Ioniq 6 is not based on the 400-volt architecture that supports HMG's conventional gasoline-powered vehicles. The E-compatibility GMPs with 800 volts allow for quicker charging. Moreover, eGMP versions support reversible power delivery. HMG refers to two-way charging as the vehicle-to-load feature, and it is enabled through the platform's integrated charging control unit. Length, width, and height all add up to 191.1 inches for the Hyundai Ioniq 6. The electric coupe's wheelbase measures 116.1 inches. As a result of the E-Economy, GMP's Ioniq 6 cabin is roomier than that of the Sonata, Hyundai's own sedan. The Ioniq 6 will be available in the United States in 3 different power electric variants from Hyundai: standard range rear-wheel drive, long-range rear-wheel drive, and long-range all-wheel drive. A single motor provides 149 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque for the Ioniq 6's basic range rear-wheel drive. With the help of its 53 kilowatt-hour battery pack, it can travel 367 kilometers, or about 228 miles. In the US, the EPA's estimated range will be slightly lower. This model is indeed a masterpiece. So that's it for today's video. We'll be right back soon, so don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.